MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 National League East champion, Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Kevin Gausman is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, has he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles. It's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Line towards center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm a big fan of what Brian McCann has done for this team lately. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jack Flaherty will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ender.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inciarte.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Colton Wong.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hit the other way out toward right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jack Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
He doubled to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
DeYoung.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Fouled off. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Braves are going to like this. They've got a man at third on a leadoff triple.
Well, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. No. And that misses inside 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Fouled away. McCann at third with nobody out. Popped him up. DeYoung moving to his left. One away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A man at third with one away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. The next to bat for Atlanta, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And gone up into the second deck. Shot here to left, his first homer so far in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. And it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. This is flared out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Settling in now, Paul DeYoung. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Cardinals number 4 hitter Marcell Ozuna due up with 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
The batter, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Ozuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line towards center field. Inciarte is right there. One down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So striding in, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Standing in, Colton Wong. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cards strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping in for the Braves, Kevin Gossman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In there, strike 1. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler to the track. He's there, but he drops it. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. Inciarte stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. Fouled away.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fowler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Jose Martinez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Daniel Winkler is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. So stepping in, Paul DeYoung. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Winkler is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. His first homer here in the series. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Freeman is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. But a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity. Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
In now, Nick Markakis. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, just 3 for 14. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Miller, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Acuna on at first. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that.
Number
First
one,
and second, no
second
out, and the guy on the
baseman,
bump really needs a
Ozzie.
strikeout or a double play right
Ozzie.
here.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. DeYoung is under it. 1 out. Into the box now. Brian McCann, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Johan Camargo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Johan Camargo.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0 and 2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The set and the 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jesse Biddle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Matt Wieters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Matt Carpenter.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Carpenter stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt, and their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit.
And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
New pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
Number 48, Johnny Venters.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, and it's fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Looking up Acuna, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second now is Fowler. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 9-1. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And Now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
There to take it in is Carpenter
Now
for the first out.
Third baseman, Donaldson.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Strike two up in the zone. Bases are empty. One man out. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Hit back up the middle. Wong to his right. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at bat.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping in, Yadier Molina.
For St. Louis, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Colton Wong will stand in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
In now, Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Jed Jerko will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jed Jerko.
High and deep to right center. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. John Brebbia, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
John Brebbia.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Up next for it.
Ready for another chance?
Right
Nick Markakis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. So the Braves down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Final strike for the Braves. He pulls this one into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The child of another man. That's what's going on. Woman cheats on you. Let me ask you something, you know, those lips that you're kissing, they suck some other guy's dick. Do you want to be tasting the cum of another man? Is that what you want to be? Is that the kind of man you are? Huh? And look, there's something else going on. See, I've known a lot of people in my time. Okay, I've heard a lot of stories about a lot of marriages that got into trouble where the guy...
9-1 is the way this one ends. The St. Louis Cardinals even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Jack Flaherty takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
second marriages, you have the father, doing all sorts of creepy shit to the stepdaughter, and these stepdaughters go out into the world and they're damaged because of the amount of divorces, of the disposability of marriage. So many young women today are the product of broken homes, the product of single mothers, the product perhaps of the abuse by the stepfather, right? So, that's one of the reasons there are so many women out there who are damaged, and I would venture to guess the majority of women are damaged, right? Now, the second reason is actually kind of perverse, but we are living, weirdly enough, in a historical epoch whereby the society sort of like glorifies damaged women, right? It glorifies them. It says that it's a good thing. And it's encapsulated in the Me Too movement. What is the Me Too movement? It's basically saying, oh, I was abused or victimized somehow. And all these other women are saying, me too, I was victimized too. I'm part of the gang, right? It is encouraging women to view themselves as victims of some horrible abuse, victims of, whatever circumstances, just victims. And make of themselves victimized women who are damaged, okay? And that's a bad thing, but that's the fashion nowadays, and it is a fashion, by the way. This kind of shit, Me Too-ism, it's a fashion that'll pass. But the problem is that it is pernicious, because women tend to be compliant creatures. They tend to want to belong. They tend to want to do and be and act like all the other women of their age group act and behave, right? And so if that means that, most of them are going to act and behave as if they were damaged and be these narcissistic twats, they're going to do that, okay? So for these two reasons, you have a majority of women today are damaged, okay? Now, how can you spot damaged women? What are the tells? Well, there are a whole bunch of them, both visible and that you can spot early on in their conversation. For example, a girl with too many piercings. She's got like, one or two earrings, that's fine. But she's got like 10 in one ear, and she's got like a nose ring, one of those stupid, like cow rings. Like, what the fuck is that? I've never understood that. But okay, they got like a cow ring, right? Damaged. And a tongue stud or a nipple ring or some shit like that. Damaged. Definitely. Tattoos. Girl with tattoos, she's damaged. And don't give me the shit that, I was 18 and I was really silly and I did it and now I really regret it. No. I used to think that, a lot of girls got tattoos, kind of like a spur of the moment kind of thing, and then they later regretted it. And many of them do regret it. But even the ones who regret it, they are damaged. They are, the fact that they got a tattoo proves that, okay? No matter how small, no matter how discreet, they're fucked in the head. Yeah, another sign, if she's a smoker. If she's a smoker, she's damaged. Smoking cigarettes or vape, same thing. She's damn crazy hair colors, like blue or neon green or some shit like that. Drug user, definitely damaged. If she likes her coke, her pot or whatever, damaged. Now, those are the visible signs. The signs that you will spot early on in a relationship with a woman, and you realize that she's damaged, she'll talk about her sexual adventures or sexual escapades. If she laughs about it, definitely damaged, okay? Any woman who takes sex as a casual thing is by definition damaged. And frankly, any girl who has had more than 2 sexual partners is likely damaged. And by the way, if either one of those 2 sexual partners was like a casual thing, she's damaged, okay? So it's not merely the fact that she has had just 2 sexual partners or less. It's, the way that those sexual partnerships occur. If she wants to fuck you on the first date, damaged. 100% likely, okay? Even if she says that, I've never done this before, first of all, that's a lie. She's probably done it before. And secondly, any woman who very cavalierly goes to bed with a guy that she's barely met, she's damaged. I don't care what her name is. She is damaged. Another really great sign, and this will come up in conversation. It's something that you should ask early on. Ask her about her father. Okay. That great scene in Blade Runner where they ask the replicant, tell us happy thoughts about your mother. And the guy goes, my mother? I'll tell you about my mother, and pulls out a gun and blazes away at the guy, right? That was a great scene. Same thing with the father. If the chick says that the father wasn't around, the chick says that she hates her father, anything negative about the father or the father is not around, she's damaged. 100% certainty. Okay. All damaged girls have issues with their father. And most likely, as I said before, because of all the divorces, most of the time these damaged girls are damaged because of the lack of the father. Okay? If it's 100% certainty. Don't doubt it. Okay? Another sure sign is when a woman will talk about her mental health issues and very casually say that she has a anxiety disorder or some shit like that. Okay? Any girl who very casually says that she has some sort of mental problem, you know for a fact that she is fucked up. She's damaged. She's somebody that you don't want to be around. Okay, all of these signs point to the same thing, a woman who is damaged. Now, why is a damaged girl somebody that you want to avoid? Two reasons. Number one, they are unpredictable. And number two, they will oblige you to dedicate your energy towards them and not towards the goals that you wish to achieve. That's why damaged women, damaged girls, should be avoided at all costs if you are looking for a woman to marry or form a family with. Let me explain. You see, when you're married and you're building a family and you're building your career in order to maintain this family, right? You need to focus. You need all of your energy, all of your drive, all of your IQ points dedicated to the issue of building a career that will generate the revenue, the income that can support your family. Because you don't want to have like a one-kid type situation. You want to have a family, right? You want to have 3, 4, 5, 6 kids, right? And you want to be able to send the kids to private school or bespoke school, as is currently becoming the fashion. It's a very interesting fashion, by the way. You want to be able to send the kids to the Ivy League university. You want to give them a leg up in whatever they plan to do in the future, right? You want that, right? So you need a partner, somebody who's going to be on the same page and is going to be dedicating all of her attention to the kids and helping you achieve your goals, which presumably are for the benefit of the kids and the family that you're building, right? Right. A damaged girl, a woman who is damaged, a woman who is damaged goods, she's not going to be predictable. You know, at crunch time, she might flake out on you. And that is something that you do not want. Because when you're building a family, when you are trying to build something long-term, there are going to be crisis moments. And at those crunch times, you're going to need a woman by your side who is by your side. That you're not going to have to be worried that she might flake out on you. You want her to be steady. You want her to be predictable. You want her to be there when the shit gets heavy, right? Because it will get heavy, because it inevitably does, right? So, a damaged girl, you're not going to be able to predict if she's going to be there or not. So, number one, that's the first reason, that you don't want a damaged woman long term. Now, the second reason you don't want a damaged woman long term is because if she's damaged, she's going to demand your attention be focused on her and her problems. She's going to demand that you fix her situation, help her to overcome her problems, whatsoever they may be. Now, the problem is that, see, when you do that, you're looking away from your long-term objectives and you're turning to your partner and trying to fix her, as opposed to going after your long-term goals that she should presumably be sharing, right? But a damaged girl, a damaged woman, she's going to sort of like hog all the spotlight to her, and everything is going to be about her and her problems and her anxiety disorder or bipolar disorder or whatever the fuck, right? Whatever issue that she's got, she's going to oblige you to ignore your long-term goal and focus on her. And because of that, you're not going to be able to achieve your long-term goal. You're not going to be able to provide the living situation for the children that you want to have. You see what I'm saying? She's going to be a drain on your resources. You see? And is that somebody that you want? Somebody who's not going to help you, but who is going to be a drain on you. You see a problem? That's a serious problem. Short term, medium term, fine, a damaged girl as a casual girlfriend or somebody, in between, no problem. Sure, I mean, yeah, there's no problem at all having somebody like that short term. It's the long term that you don't want the damaged woman, okay? And here's the issue. You have to understand from the get-go, when you're dealing with a damaged girl, that eventually she will start to suck your attention, suck your energy, and pull you down. Do you want that? Of course not. But that's what they do. Because what happens with a damaged girl is she plays on a key issue of a man, and that is his protectiveness. See, all men are instinctively protective. We want to protect that which is ours, our women, our children. We want to protect them, we want to help them. You're married, right? And your wife, all of a sudden has the flu, She has the flu, and, you've got a couple of kids, 3 kids maybe, and she's got the flu, and she's got the temperature and the whole shebang, right? So what do? You call up work and say, look, I'm going to have to do only half days for the next week or so because my wife is really sick. And you take care of your wife, and you do a lot of the things that your wife would be doing. And you support her, and you protect her, and you bring her chicken soup, right? And you change the sheets while she takes a shower and feeling miserable and all, sweaty from the fever and stuff like that. And you try to comfort her. And that's perfectly natural and normal and good. And it's something that you should do because she's your woman. She's the mother of your children, right? You should do that. You should take off work for a week or so. And that's perfectly fine for a week or so. But what happens if it becomes months or years? Because she's got like some anxiety shit or some other psychiatric problem or psychological problem or whatever the fuck it is, right? She's going to be weighing you down. And she's going to be playing on your pity. There's a famous novel by Stefan Zweig called Beware of Pity, The Impatience of the Heart. It goes by those 2 titles. It's a great novel, by the way. And it basically is about how a woman plays on the pity and the protectiveness of a man to a tragic conclusion. It's a fine book, early 20th century. But the point is, see, this issue is very well known. Men are easily manipulated by damaged girls, by damaged women. See? And especially the nice guys, the guys who are extra protective, not assholes like me. I'm just a complete asshole in that regard, I mean, I'll help out for a little while, but after a while, if it gets to be too much, I just cut that off and just leave it behind because I'm an asshole. I've never denied that I'm an asshole, right? But the nice guys, the men who are morally and emotionally better than I am, those guys get fucked over by damaged women. They do. Okay, I see it all the time, yeah? Because they want to save the damaged girl. That's the problem. They want to save the damaged girl. And in trying to save her, at best, she just weighs him down all of his life. She's like an albatross around his neck, pulling him down ever so slightly. At best. At worst, he drowns because of her. He sinks to the very bottom of the ocean because of her. That happens all the time, Great works of literature have been written about this shit, okay? It is common. It is stereotypically common. That's why damaged girls are so lethal to decent, good men. Assholes like me, we're immune because we're too selfish. I guess, like I said, I have never denied who I am. I am a selfish asshole. And if a woman demands too much of me, I just drop her. And that's why I've never been, held down by a damaged woman. Because I just decide, she's not worth it for me and just leave her behind. But the nice guy, the good and decent guy, he gets fucked. Okay? You who are watching, you who are presumably decent, that's why I'm telling you this, see? Because the assholes like me who are watching this shit, they're like, I don't have to worry. And they don't. They don't. They don't have to worry because they are such assholes. They are so selfish that no damaged woman will be able to get her claws into him. But the nice guys like you, learn to recognize them. There are outward signs and there are inward signs. Like I said, piercings, tattoos, shit like that. Anytime that they have like some sort of psychological problem or some kind of physical problem. Another example, lots of times they have some sort of physical problem, of some chronic disease or some shit like that. They're damaged. They're fucking damaged. I'm telling you. Okay? I know these things. Remember, I know this shit not because I'm smarter. It's because I've been around longer. I've seen more. Okay? If you're a good and decent guy, what you have to do is what I said in the previous video. In the video where I said what makes a man, you can find it right here. You see, you might fall in love with a damaged woman. And this happens all the time. You will fall in love with her, and you will recognize that she is damaged and that she's no good for you, and that she is pulling you down, right? Well, here's the moment where you have to apply some of the ruthlessness of men who are bigger bastards and bigger assholes than you, and you have to set aside your love for this woman and dump her. Dump her as soon as you realize who she is, because she is going to bring you down, and you will never achieve any of the things that you want in life, because she will make sure of it. She will make sure that she is the focus, the center of your attention. She will dominate your attention, suck away all of your focus onto her. And as the years pass, you will watch as that peak, that summit, that thing that you were striving for, it gets further and further away from you as the years pass. Because the woman that you are with, the damaged woman that you are with, this damaged woman is driving you away from the things that you want. You don't want that. So cut her out. As soon as you realize who she is, dump her. Be hard about it. It's difficult, especially if you're a decent and good man. It is very difficult, but you have to do it. Trust me on this one. Trust me, okay? Because you will live to regret not having dumped such a woman. You should do that. You should take off work for a week or so. And that's perfectly fine for a week or so. But what happens if it becomes months or years? Because she's got like some anxiety shit or some other psychiatric problem or psychological problem or whatever the fuck it is, right? She's going to be weighing you down. And she's going to be playing on your pity. There's a famous novel by Stefan Zweig called Beware of Pity, The Impatience of the Heart. It goes by those two titles. It's a great novel, by the way. And it basically is about how a woman plays on the pity and the protectiveness of a man to a tragic conclusion. It's a fine book, early 20th century. But the point is, see, this issue is very well known. Men are easily manipulated by damaged girls, by damaged women. See? And especially the nice guys, the guys who are extra protective, not assholes like me. I'm just a complete asshole in that regard, I mean, I'll help out for a little while, but after a while, if it gets to be too much, I just cut that off and just leave it behind because I'm an asshole. I've never denied that I'm an asshole, right? But the nice guys, the men who are morally and emotionally better than I am, those guys get fucked over by damaged women. They do. Okay, I see it all the time, yeah? Because they want to save the damaged girl. That's the problem. They want to save the damaged girl. And in trying to save her, at best, she just weighs him down all of his life. She's like an albatross around his neck, pulling him down ever so slightly. At at best. At worst, he drowns because of her. He sinks to the very bottom of the ocean because of her. It happens all the time, you know. Great works of literature have been written about this shit, okay? It is common. It is stereotypically common. That's why damaged girls are so lethal to decent, good men. Assholes like me, we're immune because we're too selfish. Like I said, I have never denied who I am. I am a selfish asshole. And if a woman demands too much of me, I just drop her. And that's why I've never been, held down by a damaged woman. Because I just decide, she's not worth it for me and just leave her behind. But the nice guy, the good and decent guy, oh, yeah, he gets fucked, okay? You who are watching, you who are presumably decent, that's why I'm telling you this, see? Because the assholes like me who are watching this shit, they're like, I don't have to worry. And they don't. They don't have to worry because they are such assholes, they are so selfish that no damaged woman will be able to get her claws into him. But the nice guys like you, learn to recognize them. There are outward signs and there are inward signs. Like I said, piercings, tattoos, shit like that. Anytime that they have like some sort of psychological problem or some kind of physical problem. Another example, lots of times they have some sort of physical problem, of some chronic disease or some shit like that. They're damaged. They're fucking damaged. I'm telling you, okay? I know these things. Remember, I know this shit not because I'm smarter. It's because I've been around longer. I've seen more, okay? If you're a good and decent guy, what you have to do is what I said in a previous video. In the video where I said, what makes a man, you can find it right here. You see, you might fall in love with a damaged woman. And this happens all the time. You will fall in love with her, and you will recognize that she is damaged and that she's no good for you, and that she is pulling you down, right? Well, here's the moment where you have to apply some of the ruthlessness of men who are bigger bastards and bigger assholes than you, and you have to set aside your love for this woman and dump it. So the single mother meets a guy, you, and you can provide her with a decent life because, presumably you've got a good job or a little business or what have you. So what is her incentive going to be? To land you. That's her incentive. She's going to try to land you no matter what. And she will say and do anything to please you. Anything to get you. And once she has you, once she has married you, what do you think she's going to be like? So this is the second time I'm doing this aspect ratio testing. I don't really care for it, so I think that this will be the last time I do it. But I want to be thorough, so that's why I'm doing it this last time, just to make sure that I'm getting as much out of it as I possibly can. So, without further ado, let's get started. I did a video called Never Date a Girl Over the Age of 25. That got a lot of criticisms and critiques and what have you, and it sort of like struck a nerve. And then I went and did another video called, Avoid Damaged Girls, and that also struck a nerve, right? There are a lot of women who came out of the woodworks and just shit all over me. Well, they're perfectly within their right to do so. There are some guys, though, who asked me, what about girls with a kid, i.e. single mothers? What if you find a girl who's under the age of 25 and who is not damaged, but she has a kid? Is it okay to date a single mother? And I'm here to tell you, never date a single mother. Ever. Never date a single mother, period. Never date her. No exceptions. Never date a single mother. There are absolutely no exceptions to this rule, and I'm going to tell you why. I mean, Jesus Christ, there are so many reasons why you should never date a single woman. Excuse me, not a single woman, a single mother. Single mothers are a disaster. They will wreck your life. There is nothing good can come out of such a relationship. I mean, in my own case, see, whenever I meet a woman who is a single mother, you know, I don't know it from the get-go, right? I meet some woman and she seems very attractive and I start talking to her, maybe flirting a little bit with her, right? And maybe she starts to respond and she's flirting back and all the rest of it.